No worries. I just want to know for my intro back. It said stream finished. All right, then let's. Yes. Yeah, let me know when we're live. Let's get it going in 3, 2, 1. Welcome everyone to the Hot Sauce Take 2 for Friday, August 18th. The EOS Hot Sauce delivers the EOS news every week on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. No blah blah, just straight EOS facts and updates. So today we're talking about the Block 1 class action suit that's ongoing. Last chance for opting out. Blockchain Futurist conference in Toronto happened this week. ENF was there, EOS Nation was there, our Pinax team was there as well. EOS Labs has been revealing more information about what they're all about. Wharf Kit had a Twitter Spaces launch event. Pomelo Season 6 claims are open. Tokyo opened in Upland, and some IBC action for the Wombat token with an EOS-WAX bridge. Let's go. So this week we're doing a Party Cracker giveaway. All you gotta do is join us live on YouTube in the live chat and type $register space your EOS account, and we'll be dropping prizes to you after the show. All right, let's get into the topics of the day. Opt-out form from the EOS Network Foundation, exclusion request form for Block 1 settlement. Very important for everyone to do this before August 28th, I think, so that's in 10 days from when this goes live. In general, if you're not too sure what's going on, doing no action is the worst possible action, and so make sure to settle out of the current class so that you can join the one that is being organized by the ENF. And this advice may not apply to absolutely everyone, so make sure if you think that you don't want to opt out of the current class that you understand what's going on, because no action means it's just the worst of all worlds. So just make sure you're on top of this. You got 10 more days. We're going to give you another reminder next week. All right, talking about EOS Labs. EOS Labs, connect, engage, evolve. There's a new blog post from 2 days ago. Last week, we got a lot of news on a Twitter Spaces event where Eve, CEO of the EOS Network Foundation, kind of announced a bunch of updates to how the funding is being distributed on the EOS network. Basically, the creation of the EOS Labs is going forward. EOS Labs is both a Web3 incubator and builder for the EOS ecosystem. So this article shares a lot of information. If you missed last week's Twitter space, you can find a lot of information here. I'm going to highlight a couple things for everyone today. Of course, decommissioning of existing programs. We touched about this last week. Yield Plus, Pomelo, RIP, and the Direct Grant Framework are all shutting down. Here's some explanation for the rationale for the shift. Includes cost consideration and optimized usage of human resources. But all of these funds are not leaving the ecosystem. So right now, the full 2% of inflation is going to the EOS Network Foundation, which is then going to allocate a quarter of it to EOS Labs. But eventually, this allocation of funds is going to be made directly from the block producers from the inflation account EOSIO.saving, where 75% would go to EOS Network Foundation and 25% to EOS Labs, which is a separate independent entity that is responsible and accountable to the block producers directly. EOS Labs welcomes you. So if you're an ecosystem project and you'd like to pitch your idea to the EOS Labs to see what kind of collaboration with them there's potential for, projects can submit their pitch deck and EOS Labs will arrange for a dedicated representative to engage with them. Also, EOS Labs welcomes introductions to other public chain ecosystem projects to join the EOS EVM. So if you're close with teams that are building on other EVMs and you want to introduce them to EOS Labs, that's also very welcome. As for community members, if you want to join the EOS Labs team, perhaps, you're invited to send in your resume for consideration. So TLDR, a couple highlights here. Longtime community member, community leader, Mr. Wen is to lead the EOS Labs initiative. Wen is an ENF board member, former CTO of Huobi Pool, and the co-founder of Bosscore, and was instrumental in launching Kylan Testnet. So definitely an OG EOS community member. Looking forward to seeing what he can do with this mandate. And so the ENF is going to allocate 0.5% of total network inflation to EOS Labs, and they're going to encourage block producers to follow suit. And the EOS Labs would be the first proposed entity to receive direct EOS network funding outside of the ENF. So there you go. And then there's a further EOS Labs frequently asked questions here that can educate yourselves on EOS Labs. And then finally, next week, we'll have a recap of the Chinese version of the fireside chat that happened on Thursday, which Mr. Wen was present and answered a bunch of questions about EOS Labs. So we'll be getting an update on that as soon as the article is translated. All right, moving on to the Blockchain Futurist conference of this week that happened in Toronto, not too far from where I am, but unfortunately I was not able to attend. A couple of people from the ENF attended, a bunch of people from the Pinax team attended as well, and I just want to share a couple of pictures with everyone. So I went to the Blockchain Futurist conference, I don't know, what is it, 2017 maybe, or 2018? And it was my first blockchain conference, and so I love seeing this branding, reminds me of some good times. So great picture here. Here's where you see Laura of the ENF on the Women of Web3 panel, and a picture of her and the host of that panel. And then here we've got a couple guys from Pinax and Liam here from the ENF, all looking very busy here. Liam with his gear out there taking great pictures for media. Daniel and Vincent here repping our Pinax gear, and with the fire helmet, Daniel out there repping the Pinax brand. So if ever you're at a conference and you see someone wearing this fire helmet, it's definitely someone from the Pinax team, and you should definitely snap a picture with them, tag us on Twitter, and enter these giveaways. So Pinax was there. So we had a couple of people from the team here I want to highlight. We had Catherine, Shramona, Daniel, Jay, and Vincent. It's Laura from the ENF and back there. Shout out to Blue Jays, OG EOS community member from Toronto. Cool to see him out there. And so it sounds like it was a great event. And yeah, if you see Daniel or anyone with the fire helmet, make sure to snap a pic And then here we can see a bunch of community members here sharing those pictures, tagging Pinax Network on Twitter. Looks like it was a lot of fun. So while we're on the topic of Pinax, little update from Pinax. We relaunched our website at the same time as launching our Firehose and Substreams API. We are giving free access to anyone who wants to try it out. We are multi-chain. We're on all of these supported chains that you can see here. You'll notice EOS and WAX not on there. It's just not integrated in this website, but it is definitely live and available for anyone who wants to try it. Just got to reach out to us. We'll give you that access, and eventually you'll see it up here. And then you can log in and add your API keys that you want to use for your Firehose and Substreams testing, and then you'll see some network usage stats here, which of course, I'm not a dev. I just clicked a couple buttons to create my account here. I haven't actually built any Firehose and Substreams products, but I'm hoping you guys do. And yeah, if you have any questions, make sure to reach out to us. Let us know. We're very excited about this technology. All right, Party Cracker reminder, if you're tuning in live on YouTube, right, money sign register, space your EOS account will get you into the drawing this week for some free NFT prizes for you guys. All right, Pomelo Grants Season 6 claims are now open. So if you're a grant owner from Season 6, you can now log into your Pomelo profile and claim your rewards or your matching pool allocation from Season 6. What's really fun this season is that we've got some IBC action going on with Telos, with the Telos pool. So I actually had a couple of people from Telos reach out to me with some questions about how to claim their tokens. They were wondering, since they never inputted their Telos account, how they would actually get their Telos tokens, right? Well, with the Antelope inter-blockchain communication enabled on Telos and EOS, we are able to transfer wrapped Telos tokens into our Pomelo Grant account owners' EOS accounts, where those tokens can then either be sold for EOS or other tokens through DeFi Box or other automated market makers, or they can also be transferred back to the Telos chain natively. So we've had people reach out asking about both things, and it was very nice to be able to just point to utilityx.io, which is an Antelope bridge platform developed by the UX network, who are the same team that also developed the IBC technology for Antelope. And apparently it just worked flawlessly for these people. No extra explanation required. You connect your EOS wallet, you connect your Telos wallet, and then you transfer over your Telos tokens to your Telos wallet on the Telos mainnet. And then it's just that easy. So that was very cool to see in action for Pomelo Season 6 claims. All right, another quick topic for you guys. Wharf kit for EOS native developers as launched a couple of weeks ago. This week, Aaron got on a Twitter Spaces event with Brandon from the ENF. They talked all about what this Wharf kit software development kit is all about, and the session kit and all of these other topics surrounding Wharf at a high level, not necessarily designed for engineers or developers. And so if you're curious to know what this means, but also if you're a developer, definitely tune in to learn more, and you can listen to this Twitter Spaces on the ENF account. All right, some Upland GameFi news for everyone. Tokyo has arrived. The launch was yesterday. From what I can see on social media, seems like it was a successful launch. Yet again, the EOS network delivering that type of performance and reliability that a massive game such as Upland requires in order to be able to exist. So always fun to showcase Upland. And then actually Upland is growing, right? Upland is in the process of expanding its metaverse. So it started out as a simple game, and it's been adding elements over the last, I don't know how many years, 3, 4, that it's been in operation. And so now we've got some layer 2 games that are created that use the layer 1 Upland assets that players collect while playing the Upland game. So this is very cool. This is what GameFi is all about. Layers of games using each other's assets, and then using this interconnectivity to have quests on the layer 2s that if you complete, and you also, for example, own property in Tokyo, then you can earn new block explorers that can be used in both the Upland layer 1 and, for example, Upland Kingdoms game layer 2. And so Upland Kingdoms and Uplandia are 2 layer 2 games on top of Upland that are introducing these types of incentives and gamification, whereas you need to complete quests in the layer 2 as well as achieve a certain amount of things in layer 1 to unlock prizes and achievements, etc. So very cool to see, and always looking forward to for more exciting updates from Upland. Oh, and one quick other thing, you can now easily find your EOS account in Upland by clicking through your profile here in a couple of clicks. But what I think is very interesting about this is that, in order for Upland to become so successful, they had to abstract away the concept of blockchain accounts and just allow users to log in with their social accounts like gamers are used to and just get in there, start playing the game. No wallets, no keys, no resources, no gas, none of that headache. Just log in, play your game. Turns out on the back end, Upland is creating an EOS account for each of these players in order to track all sorts of activity in the game, as well as hold their assets and all of that stuff. So now you can go and find your EOS account and go see your on-chain activity very easily, which is not something I think that was available previously. So that's very cool to see, kind of Upland flexing a bit the power of EOS, the EOS accounts, the permissions, the tracking, etc. All right, more IBC news with the Wombat token. So Wombat, of course, another very successful GameFi product in the Antelope ecosystem. They have their Wombat wallet, allows you to manage your EOS wallets, your WAX wallets, etc. Their token is now bridged between WAX and EOS using the native Antelope IBC that was released just a couple months ago. So again, love seeing new use cases for IBC, existing apps, increasing the utility and the flexibility and the power basically of their apps by using IBC to enable in this case, the Wombat token to transfer from WAX to EOS easily. It's also been bridged to Ethereum and other chains as well. And so nice to see Wombat spreading its wings, let's say, and reaching out further into the crypto industry. All right, exactly. And then Allcore Exchange, also one of these applications, a decentralized exchange that has been embracing Antelope IBC and integrating it into their application as much as possible. Here we can see that that's where you can, they've already got kind of Wombat integrated in their platform. So if you're looking to transfer your Wombat tokens around, you can do it over at Allcore Exchange. Or, actually, I'm not sure if you can do it on the UtilityX bridge. This might be just for native tokens at this point, but nice to see Allcore getting out there and building these integrations. All right, longer show than usual, than lately. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Lots of fun information to share this week. And I'm excited to do it all over again next week. Until next time, stay spicy.